It is a balmy 57 degrees on this hump day. And for one, I just wanted to say I hope that anyone who is watching this video is having an outstanding day so far. I hope it started well, and I hope it ends the same way. Today, I'm not going to be outside doing my Vegas nerve reset because I need it to be just a little colder. So that means it'll be a cold shower later on. But I still want to sit outside and just be with nature. Y'all know I loves me some nature. So how many of you guys touch grass? Like literally go outside and stand in the grass barefoot. Look, there's a lot to be said about grounding and the earth and what Mother Nature gives us. So I would say it's something that everyone should do. I mean, I do it for medicinal and spiritual purposes. And I think everybody should do it. Like you will literally feel the earth charging your body. Y'all should try it. And y'all can hear my voice, allergies to pollen. It's crazy that I'm affected more by pollen in winter than I am by the pollen in the spring and the summer. It is crazy. And if y'all know anything about South Carolina, number one, our air quality is horrible here. I did a paper about air quality when I was in school for my bachelor degree, and I was amazed at how dirty the air is around South Carolina. I think at the time we were like the third worst in the country. And the pollen, whew, the pollen. Yellow swarm of misery is what I like to call it. It is bad here. But enough about me and my misery when it comes to the pollen. And I know it has its place, it has its purpose, so, whatever. But how are you guys doing today? Like, how are you? When you woke up this morning, how did you feel? Did you feel like, oh my God, these kids and these motorcycles? I'm trying not to become one of those old, get off my lawn people. But they make it hard sometimes. But anyway, how are you guys feeling? When you opened your eyes first thing this morning, and I don't know who may be religious and who may not be. I am to a certain degree, but I am definitely more spiritual. But did you wake up and did you thank your higher power that you were able to open your eyes this morning? Did you get up and did you look at the day as like, oh, another day? Or did you look at it like, another day? I know we have things always that we have to get done, right? But the best thing to do is to just go into it with, act like it's what you want to do. Like, I deal with a VA hospital a lot between myself and my mom. And, oh my gosh, it's always like when there's an appointment, I'm always dreading it. And I told myself, since I made that last little video short about how horrible they are, I'm going to go into it looking forward to yes, I have been looking forward to this appointment. Yes, I want to drive around and can never find a parking spot close to the hospital. Yes, I want to battle that traffic going downtown and coming back from downtown Charleston. Yes, I look forward to that smell that is unique to the VA hospital. Yes, I want to deal with rude people who hate being at work. I want all of that. Yes, I want to get there 15 minutes early and be seen 30 minutes late. I am looking forward to it. Sometimes you got to try to reprogram your brain. Okay, back to you guys because I just went off on a tangent. How are you feeling? How are you doing? Just remember, and well, you may or may not know, but my very first video I posted on New Year's Eve of 2025, I said I am always available to anyone who may need it. If you comment and need a phone call of encouragement or a listening ear, whatever, I'm your girl. Because I've been through it and I know how it feels to not necessarily have a support system readily available to you, or a support system in general. So if anyone's having a hard day, hard time, hey, I'm your girl. Just reach out, because I know holidays are hard for a lot of people, especially going through tragedies and like your first holiday without people or a certain person, or just the commercialism of it. Everything you see, if you don't do a lot or you can't do a lot, it makes you feel like you're failing. And so going through the holidays is just, it's rough for people just in general. Like mine was just this past year, and I am all about the holidays. Okay. My house becomes a little Christmas village. Like it is just to the point of just nausea how Christmassy my house is. And this past year was really different. And I think it was just because of a lot of the stress and y'all know, y'all already know what we're going through in America. So I don't have to say it, but it took a lot. Getting through to November, December took a lot of effort. Like the energy that it took to go through the days normally and to not let it get me down and just to survive. And with all the mental attacks that were happening, it Christmas just became another day, and I hated that because I look forward to it so much every single year. So I know other people have felt the same way. So I just want to know if you're doing okay. Life be lifing. And sometimes it's hard. And if you don't have support, or if you don't have a plan in place for yourself, that's when you might have to lean on somebody else. And one thing I believe in is having a therapist. And my current therapist, we've been together for, I'm going to say three or four, I can't quite remember that, 3 or 4 years. And the therapist I had before her, wonderful woman. We were together for about 3 years. She's mid-60s white woman from, she's not from New York. I think she said Pennsylvania. Wonderful woman. Loved her. But there was just a little something that was missing. So I switched once. Well, they kind of made me switch. So I have a black woman who's maybe about my age. But she just, she will read me in a second and she will check me. And I feel like I've made more progress with her, which I like. And one thing that she's always talked about is just having a plan. She'll always ask me, what did you do for you? Not what did you get accomplished, but what did you do for you? Because she'll ask me before, like, what did you do today? And I'm like, well, I cooked dinner, I did blah, blah, blah. And she's like, no, what did you do for you? For you. Not, she's teaching me how to be selfish. And for a lot of us, especially if you're a caregiver or you're kind of just that person for your family, a lot of times we forget that we don't always have to be available. So if there's anyone watching this video that you feel like you are burning the candle at both ends, running yourself ragged, just remember that you can say no. You can say no. You can be selfish. You have to take care of yourself, especially if you take care of people, because if you fall, who's going to take care of them? You can't, right? You have to be selectively selfish. So if you're watching and this resonates with you, please understand, you cannot be everything for everybody. You have got to take care of you. Set aside time to take care of you. Does that make sense? Taking care of you, right? You got to make you the priority. Yes, it does sound selfish. It sounds like, well, what if other people need this or somebody needs this? And is it something emergent? Because I'll tell people in my house that all the time. They already know my business hours end at 5 p.m. So if it's not something emergent, it is something that will wait until tomorrow. We have a family calendar. that we will put things on. We'll get notifications. So I can look at my phone and see, oh, he added something that needs to be done tomorrow or whatever. Okay, cool. But after 5, I don't want to talk about anything that has to be done or needs to be done. I want to focus on things that I want to do for myself, or just relaxation. And we all have to do that. It's kind of falling in line with setting boundaries, but not quite. Not for me anyway. My boundaries for me is it looks totally different from this. This is just me ensuring that I keep my mental and physical health up to a standard that it needs to be to function. So just remember, be selectively selfish. You can have business hours, office hours, whatever you want to call it, and let people in your life know, hey, after this time of the day, I am shutting everything off. Unless it's something important, or I don't care what it is. Oh, you got some hot tea? Okay, save the hot tea for tomorrow. I am not pulling in that energy that you're about to give me on some gossip and some bullshit that's not going to benefit me. Because when you also go to bed at the end of the day, you don't want to take all that stuff with you. You need that time to just decompress, let it all out, and just continue onto your evening in a good night's sleep. One other thing I wanted to share with you that my therapist had me do is to create a sleep hygiene. And so that's something I do every night before I go to bed. I shut off the electronics at a certain time. I make sure I follow the same routine of getting myself ready for bed. So my body knows, okay, she is getting ready for bed. That means we need to sleep. We need to get into sleep mode. And so that kind of helps my mind quiet down some as well. And just everything kind of gets into that mode of we're about to go to sleep. But one thing I do love is meditation videos. And you can find them all over YouTube. That's where I find mine. Those will also help quiet your mind, help you with lucid dreaming if that's something you're into, or it just kind of helps you, what I call kind of black out, to get the good REM sleep, because some of us will wake up and feel like we have not slept at all because you need REM sleep. REM sleep is imperative for body repair. That is when your body gets into the mode of rebuilding for the next day. If you're not getting REM sleep, you're robbing your body of what it needs. And it's not your fault. It's just you have to look at ways to get it. And like one of the ways I do it is definitely with that sleep hygiene, but also by falling asleep to certain meditation videos. And I will actually, I don't know if I can link it. I'll try to link some of those in the comments if anyone wants to check it out. I didn't intend to make this video so long, so I thank you if you have made it this far. Hope I imparted some good information to you, and that's kind of why I'm here on YouTube. I just want to build a community where people feel supported, feel heard, feel loved, and that's what I do. I'm going to make another video on why I got to this place in my life, but I'm not going to do it now. Kind of a funny story, so stand by for that. But anyway, don't forget what I said. Touch grass. Think positive thoughts. And I didn't say it, but I'm always saying that. So that's a given. Think positive thoughts. Remember, selective selfishness. You can say no. Sleep hygiene. Oh my God, what is in my throat? Sleep hygiene. Just make sure you get that good rest. Drink lots of water too. I forgot to tell you that. When you wake up first thing in the morning, you should be drinking a bottle of water or a cup of water. You got to get the internal organs moving again and the blood flowing. Water, water, water. Water is healing in so many ways. But enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Remember, move in love, lead with love, stay kind, smile, spread joy, because not enough people are doing that these days. Spread joy. Spread it like a Tinkerbell. Just sprinkle pixie dust everywhere. We'll just call it joy dust. Sprinkle that joy dust. Smile. Listen to that music in your head. You can go inward when you need to get through tough moments. Go back to a place when you felt the absolute best, when you were having the most fun, when you were loving life. Love you guys. Subscribe, like, share, comment. Please subscribe. I'm trying to build up this community. I love you guys, and I hope you have started loving me just a little bit. And I will talk to y'all later.